John F. Kennedy once said, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." Our forefather Yaakov really embodied this idea fully. His life wasn't easy. He faced constant obstacles and challenges. But finally, after 34 years in hiding from his brother Esav, who wanted to kill him, Yaakov returns home to Israel, and he prepares to confront his brother for the very first time in 3 decades. He prays to God that he should keep him safe and protected. And he says the words, Katonti mikol chasadim u mikol emet. I've become small from all the kindness and truth which you, God, have done for me. Yaakov, the great, pious, holy, and righteous forefather, views himself as small, unworthy, and undeserving of God's help. Didn't he know how great he was, how worthy he was? Where was Yaakov's self-belief and self-confidence that of course God would watch over him? Well, despite all the difficulties that Yaakov had endured, he still married beautiful women, raised a magnificent family, managed to make more than a comfortable living, and still managed to remain spiritually and morally intact, despite living in an environment that went against everything he stood for. Yaakov knew with absolute clarity that God was with him every step of the way. But you see, there are two ways to view blessings in our life. If we look at things from an ego perspective, then we become entitled and deserving. We expect things to happen. We develop this attitude of arrogance. But if we choose to look at things from a selfless perspective, the picture becomes completely different. We're not entitled or deserving. We don't have any grand expectations. But rather, when we acknowledge our blessings, we actually become overwhelmed with gratitude and humility. And that then becomes the way of life that we live. Yaakov teaches us a profound lesson in how to view and acknowledge the goodness and the blessings in our lives. Katonti mikol chasadim. To live with gratitude and acknowledge the incredible blessings that God has given us, not from a place of entitlement and arrogance, but rather from a place of complete gratitude and humility. Shabbat Shalom.